Tony, we had a good November, very busy December coming up. Need to keep those standards.
Yeah, it's the games over Christmas period, can determine again, the rest of the season. So it's very, very important that you set your stall out. We've looked into the calendar, we've looked at the dates and the games we've got, and it is a tough Christmas for us. But everybody and everything is focused for Saturday's game against Watford, and we've got to make sure they're a decent side. They've brought in quite a few new players again, new manager, different principles, different ideas. So it's important that we set about the task in a right and proper manner.
I suppose there's some frustration at Hull of coming away with just a draw, but I think the substitutions proved what strength in depth we've started.
Yeah, I thought we played really well first half, and if there was a criticism of the team, with the amount of possession we had, Dave, we should have and could have created more opportunities for us to get chances to score. So that was a bit of a disappointment. Second half, they came out and gave it a right go for 20 minutes, and I thought we'd weathered that. And in the end, the chances that we had were most probably the best chances of the game, and we should have scored.
You've got a few selection pauses, I suppose, now.
No, not really. Nasser's been out. He's been injured, so he might have to wait his time. The team has played really well, Dave, and the people. Moz has played well. Matty Phillips has been very, very good. Brunty's come in and done well. So, and Solomon's been on fire. So, that these people will have to, irrespective of whether it's your best player or if you don't think it's right and you think the players are doing well enough to retain their positions, then that's what competition's for. Then people don't want to lose their places.
Watford is very much like the Burnley game, I suppose, in that we're right next to them in the table, so it's very important 3 points.
Every game we play, Dave, is important. 3 points in the Premiership. Obviously, it's the next game, so it's the most important. So, I just hope we can carry on the way we played against Burnley, and for the majority of the games against Hull, just moving the ball quickly, moving it through the pitch quickly. And like I said, the criticism the whole game was that we didn't have enough end products. On Saturday, we need to get crosses in, and we need people to be more positive around the box and shoot. If you don't shoot, you don't score. And we did a little bit of that last Saturday.
You mentioned about possession, and everybody's obsessed with stats, but it's not so much.
Apart from me, Dave.
It's not so much how much of the ball you have as what you do with it.
Well, I'm being pretty traditional. I think this country has been a great footballing nation because we've spent a lot of time around each other's boxes, getting crosses in, people heading goals, people scoring goals, shooting, clearing balls, defending well. People want to see action from at both ends of the pitch. That middle third has become almost obsessive with people, but it's not an obsession with me, Dave.
It was a great atmosphere for the Burnley game. Be lovely to see that again on Saturday.
Yeah, and the supporters were brilliant at Hull. I think that hopefully that we've painted the picture for them. It's going to be time, and that you don't get given that time, that opportunity. But with the Chinese owners, I think they understand it step by step. They want to do it that way, Dave. Fingers crossed, we'll get a good couple of points before the window opens, and then. I think if we can get the players we want and the players that we've targeted, it'll be pretty exciting for everybody at the football club.